Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SRAC. We have the maximum effort oval championship for round 6 of this championship at Tony Rust in Namibia. Once again, the qualifying is solo qualifying, so there won't be, I believe, anyone else viewable on track. You will see the times changing on the left-hand side there, though, so keep an eye on that. As we have 5 minutes left of qualifying, gives me a little bit of time just to kind of give you guys a run-through of the proceedings tonight. So, like I said, we are at Tony Rust in Namibia, a racetrack. I think that was basically built in 1984, if I'm not mistaken. It's got a karting track as well, karting complex. And obviously the oval, and then it also has a 5-corner road circuit, and is owned by Tony Rust. Not sure if he's the owner. I believe he is, given the track's name. A little bit of confusion there for me for a second, but yeah, times circuit's a little bit longer than our previous rounds, as you can see by the times. 14 and a half seconds the quickest time by Donnie van Rooyen. Dennis Knudsen second by 100ths of a second, and then Martin Meintjes in third with about a 10th behind Dennis. A couple new guys here tonight. Van der Merwe, I think his name is. Let me just double check. Matthew Van der Merwe. So good to see. So we're in for another action-packed night. Let's just have a look quickly at our race format. So once again, practice, the guys had 10 minutes, and then qualifying just lasts 8 minutes, but guys can get plenty of laps in there with 14 seconds a lap. And then we have heat 1 after that, which will happen after we take another quick break in between each heat, just so that the guys can jump servers and then head to the next one. And then for heat 2 is a reverse grid race, which is 20 laps as well, before we head to the final, which is 25 laps. So that is the event format, same as always. And then our championship standings, Donnie van Rooyen, no surprise, still leading it with 349 points. Dennis Knudsen second, 289, and then Unro Stadler in third with 236 points. Melvin close, just not too far behind Unro Stadler, just 8 points there. So with a decent result tonight, Melvin can jump up to third for sure. Conrad Nance van Rensburg is in 5th, and in 6th Peter Grobler, 7th Hamanibo, Mike McGee in 8th, Jan Rodopnar in 9th, and rounding out the top 10 is Cleo Pausaula. And then come to think of it now, last week I mentioned Conrad. I didn't, his in-game name was just Conrad, and I see there now actually that it is Janse van Rensburg, so at least we've sorted out that mystery. Having a look at the bottom half of the table, standings, Hannes Besson in 11th, Tim Close, our international driver, I'm not sure if he's with us tonight. Daniel Adel in 13th, 14th is Banner Jabray, Martin Makers in 15th, Marnus de Plessis in 16th, in 17th is Ronald Childs, Yannick Kaliansky in 18th, Denise Gervais in 19th, and Ryan Riddick rounding out your bottom half in 20th place. So let's have a little bit of a look around the track while we'll keep an eye out on the timing. And we see that Dennis Knudsen has actually taken the pole position away from Donnie van Rooyen. That's odd, unless I made a mistake, but it's also by 100th of a second. So just to have a look here, we'll try and just show you guys what you'll see the main circuit there up at the top left of your screen, where it comes down into this oval. So that there you can see far back in the distance is the back end just before the long straight of the actual circuit, and then it heads down well, actually it's an anti-clockwise circuit, so it heads up the hill over there, and then comes back down, but then it comes into the oval complex over here at the bottom, which you see now. So again, nice work from Peter Grobler with the tracks. He, mods all these tracks from scratch, which is a very timely task in itself. So shout out to Peter there. And then obviously to Maximum Effort, the series sponsor, who I believe is Donny van Rooyen himself. And then for the overlays and the graphics, videos, everything like that, to Skinny Media. Nice to have some decent video work coming in, so big thank you to them as well. Alright, so this is the end of the session. Looks like Dennis Knutzer is going to take it just by 1/100th of a second. Donny van Rooyen in second, and then in third Martin Mankies. Doing donuts over there is, I'm not sure who that is. I think that must be Matthew, I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's a little bit about the track. We're going to jump to an ad break shortly. The guys are going to disconnect now, and then they're going to jump over to the Heat 1 server. So see you guys in just a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere and get ready for some action. And we are back. Welcome again, everyone. I just wanted to clear things up there. I was mistaken earlier, just during qualifying. Tony Rust was actually the president, former president. The track is obviously just named after him. So my bad there, a little bit of misinformation. But yeah, he was the president of the Namibian Motorsport Association in the mid-2000s. But yeah, so looking forward to this race, actually. I've been looking forward to it for the last couple of weeks. Once we get to, or got to Tony Rust track in Namibia. Did a race on here last week in the Civics with SRAC. And mentioning that, if you guys are keen in getting involved, there's a Discord link in the description below. So if you still haven't clicked on it and joined the Discord, go ahead and join in the action. As we see, I'm not sure who that was there going onto the gravel, but all the guys just getting some warm-up laps in here before Heat 1. We are not going to take another ad break, so do not worry. We'll just basically stay on the serve here and wait for the guys to finish up their warm-up laps. As we see them going around, you can actually see how long the oval is here compared to the other ones that the guys have driven or raced around. But it's a lot more of a longer straight on either side. So yeah, with the speeds reaching up to, as you see there in the speed trap on the bottom right, 148.9 kph. So that is the end of the qualifying. And then the warm-up as well. So the guys should start finishing off the laps. There we go. And we are going to jump into heat number 1. We're just going to wait for everyone to, although I see it still says practice. It's probably just the countdown. I need to actually figure out which side the guys are going to be starting from here. I think it's on the right-hand side, just over here. But I'm just going to actually wait until they actually grid up. But I believe it will be on the side. I mean, the little viewers area, the grandstand, I guess you can call it that, if you can call it that, is here on the side. So I think that the guys are going to start down on the side here. So we'll just wait until this session takes over, and then we'll get underway. So I see also in the YouTube chat there, Stan Poseidon saying, "Hi, am I alone here?" And in the words of Michael Jackson, "You are not alone." I'm here, and I see there's quite a few other guys in there. So if you want, guys, say hi. It's always cool to have a chat with whoever's in there. I'll try and keep an eye out on the YouTube chat there for anything. So yeah, getting ready now. We are actually on my car once again. It's reset to my car. But let's go on board with, or stay with Donnie van Rooyen. Just going to try and get a shot here of the front of the pack. Guys revving up the engines. Not sure how much time is left to go until the lights go out. But the lights will come up before and will give us an indication. This looks amazing. With those green neon lights, as the lights come up, everyone getting ready, revving those engines, and they're gonna give you a wheel spin in 3, 2, 1, and they're off. Great start there by Donnie, it looked like it. Not as great as Dennis, but still, Dennis now leading the way with Donnie van Rooyen followed closely in second. So, unbelievable start from Dennis Knutzer. Let's actually go on board with Dennis Knutzer now. See how he goes around the track. Doing a little bit of drifting, trying not to keep the car too sideways. Have a look behind him. Here we'll see Donnie van Rooyen right behind him and Martin Meintjes in third. Dennis Knutzer's last lap of 14.489. Just 8 tenths behind Dennis Knutzer is Donnie van Rooyen now. Looks like Donnie van Rooyen just set the fastest lap. So trying as hard to catch up and stick with Dennis Knutzer. So I'm actually going to stick on board or on Donnie's view for a little bit. Then we'll switch over to third. Guys swapping positions at the back. Cleopas dropping down a position to 11th. So just trying to keep his mindset all in one piece, as it looked like Conrad was going to spin out there, but thank goodness he didn't. Matthew van der Merwe making his way out through the middle of the pack here now, trying to keep it clean. Rouse and tight on the inside. Donnie van Rooyen with the last lap 14.4. These guys going 3 wide here. And on this short little oval, that is definitely something that's unseen. So Matthew now gaining that position from Hannes Besson. As Besson drops now to 8th. Swapping back and forth. These guys are nice drift there from Matthew, although it's going to hurt his tires and his time. So he'll be wise to try and not get the car too sideways. Let's have another look here on board with Matthew. Oh, and Herman Nieuwoudt super close, just 2 tenths back. Donnie van Rooyen dropping slightly. He's still around about 8 tenths behind Dennis, but he has to get his head down now. 5 tenths back now. So we'll keep an eye on that. I definitely want to see if there's an overtake happening there, but nothing yet. So hopefully, sound is gone. Let's see. Let me just try and sort that out. There we go. Thanks for that, Sean. Must have pressed a button by accident to mute it before the race. So that's a first. Sorry for that. So Dennis still in first place. Donnie van Rooyen 4 tenths back now, so he basically halved that gap that he had. Big bunch of cars here now, with only 4 laps to go, 3 at the line. Donnie van Rooyen is going to have to just maybe pull something out the bag, and he actually Dennis gets tapped. Looked like a bit of net code though there. Dennis gets tapped by Donnie, so just 2 laps to go now at the line. We'll see the speed trap there from Donnie, the last lap around 169. So Dennis Knutzer is being hounded here by Donnie van Rooyen, just doesn't want to make a mistake. And one little mistake, Donnie's going to take that win right from underneath him. Martin Meintjes running in third, Daniel O'Dell in fourth, Martin Close in fifth. The 2 laps to go. It's going to be a close one between Donnie and Dennis. Matthews dropped down to 8th place now. So Herman Nieuwoudt jumped up a position there. Conrad's in 9th. Cleopas still in 10th. Hannes Besson, unfortunately for him, some bit of bad luck there in 11th. So this is the final lap. I don't think that Donnie's going to have enough to snatch this victory. Nope, and Dennis Knutzer takes it. So I wonder if he's going to do some victory donuts there. So well done to Dennis. It's a great win for him. Some points in the bag, some good points, doing some nice victory drifts. Donnie van Rooyen coming in second. And then Donnie van Rooyen actually did well to hold on to that car when he got tapped from behind. And then in third place, Martin Meintjes. So the guys are going to jump servers again now. So we will catch you in a minute or two. Don't go anywhere, and I'll hopefully have the sound back to normal as well when we return. So don't go anywhere. See you shortly. And welcome back. We are getting ready here for the heat number 2. As we see the guys lined up there, we'll see if guys can keep it clean in this reverse grid race. I mean, Yannick Kaliansky is starting in P2. It's going to be interesting to say the least. So I think it's way more exciting for me watching the second race, because then you see if the guys, the faster guys can actually come from the back, come through the back cleanly, and pass the slightly slower guys, and then get the win and grab those extra points heading into the main final. All right, revving the engines in 3, 2, 1, and they're off. So let's see, Yannick Kaliansky, and someone gets booted right off the circuit there, and that was Kaliansky. So sorry for that commentator's curse there, Yannick, but man, that was not the start you were looking for. I'm sure it's some carnage happening at the back of the pack there. I'm not sure who that is. I think Martin Meintjes was involved there, and Peter Grobler. Running the all-new Mini, I believe. We'll see in a second. But let's follow the action and not go onto my camera. So Martin Meintjes now in 8th place. Mike McGeer grabbing that first place. And then Conrad Janssen van Rensburg at 2nd. See, it is a Mini there, that Mike McGeer, is it? That's driving the Mini? No, it's not. I think the Mini might be Melvin Goos. Yes, Dennis Knutzer is right behind him. So great start from Dennis Knutzer, because he started right from the back. And Matthew van der Merwe in 5th place right now. I'm trying to look for, there's Donnie van Rooyen in 9th, so he's got some work to do. Only 15 laps left to do it. I think Martin Meintjes here did grab a position from Hannes Besson. The green neon lights burning bright. So Donnie van Rooyen now got some major work to do as he tries to make his way past the mid-pack. Mike McGeer and Conrad are just neck and neck here. It is Mike McGeer as well that's actually running the Volvo Cars Namibia Mini. I was loaded the skins earlier on, and I saw that the name of it was actually BMW. So I was thinking, is there a BMW now in this? But it's actually the Mini. So quite a nice looking car. Mike McGeer driving that. And Donnie van Rooyen still in 9th, trying to get past. There we go. He gets past Hannes Besson, takes 8th place. So good job there from Donnie van Rooyen. Melvin Goos has got Dennis Knutzer right on his tail. Running the other Volvo Cars Namibia Mini. You can see the delta. It's not really important during the race on the right there, but you can see how much he was actually up on his lap time there. And I mean, a couple of tenths, even a few hundredths, makes a huge difference on these oval tracks. So Mike McGeer still in 1st. Conrad Janssen van Rensburg not too far behind him, just half a second. So Mike McGeer under pressure now, especially since he's got a back marker of Nivoet in his way. So we'll see if he can get by Herman Nivoet. 8 laps to go. Donnie van Rooyen stealing another position. I must have missed that. So just he's actually 2.5 seconds behind 6th place Martin Meintjes. So if those guys from 2nd or 1st to 6th don't make mistakes, it's going to be a definite tough ask for Donnie van Rooyen to make up some places. Peter Grobler, unfortunately, in 10th right now. He's running the other Mini in the Jacteul livery. But keeping our eyes up in the front, I'm just going to actually hop on with Conrad here and see if we can get a onboard shot. So you can see Mike's car right in front of Conrad here, and Conrad getting super sideways, getting a little bit squirrely there as he tries to maintain the gap as close as he can to Mike McGeer. With at the line here now with 3 laps to go. It's going to be another tight one. Melvin Goos running just behind. Oh, some traffic there. Oh, I'm not sure who that was. I think that was Mike. So unfortunately, Mike McGear, he had the win in the bag just with 3 laps to go. Conrad steals first place. Dennis Knutzer second now, and Melvin Close in third. You'll see Melvin Close just there behind Dennis Knutzer. So big incident there. I'm not sure what happened. I just saw cars flying, but very unfortunate for Mike McGee. He drops down to 7th now. So good news for Donnie as he jumps up to 4th with 2 laps to go. Donnie van Rooyen now in 4th there. You can see him. Dennis Knutzer on the final lap, but on the actual final lap, Dennis Knutzer and Conrad Jansen van Rensburg side by side. Coming through the last turn now. This is neck and neck. It's going to be a photo finish. Dennis Knutzer gets pushed out wide. Can Melvin Close get it? No, he cannot. What a great race there from Melvin as well, and Dennis Knutzer and Conrad. So tight finish there from those top 3. So your winners for heat number 2 are Conrad Jansen van Rensburg, doing some victory donuts there. Dennis Knutzer in second, Melvin Close in third. Donnie van Rooyen just missing out on a podium, but I'm sure he'll want to come back strong in the final race coming up next. So we will see you again in a few minutes, which feels like a few hours, and I must apologize for that, but the guys have to jump servers into the final race. So we'll see you back here in a couple minutes. Don't go anywhere. We are back, ladies and gents, for our final race of the evening. I was experiencing some, it looked like some sort of internet issues there on the stream for a second or two, but thankfully everything is working 100% again. Hopefully you guys didn't have major buffering on your side, but we are getting ready and watching the cars, waiting for those lights to come up as we see the mini of Mike McGeer at the back there with the lights coming up. We're going to see if Donnie van Rooyen can get another win here or get a win. Yeah, we'll see. 3, 2, 1 and they're off. So good start by Donnie again, but Dennis having the upper hand. So I'm going to try and keep an eye on them. Nope, let's go to this camera. Okay, so Dennis Knutzer, this time Donnie van Rooyen's right on his bumper. I think Donnie's just got the mindset now of just trying to keep it clean, keep it consistent, and then I think he'll in his mind he'll do enough just to kind of stop Dennis from keeping that consistency, and hopefully for his sake make a mistake so that he can capitalize. Third place, Conrad Janssen van Rensburg. Martin Meintjes running in fourth. Melvin Goos picking up a position there in ninth. Mike McGeer still in 10th. So the back order, the grid order is still relatively the same. The whole pack actually relatively the same now. Remember this race is 5 laps extra, which we have already just gone through now. This is the 5th lap, so there's 20 laps to go. Donnie van Rooyen dropping slightly, not too much, but Hammond Nieuwoud, just quickly jump over to him. He's just gained a position there. Hannes Besson, I think there must have been as I said, a touch between another driver, and he comes back on track. No. I don't know why that says Dennis Knutzer, but it's actually Hammond Nieuwoud there. A little bit of a bad rejoin in my eyes, and Dennis Knutzer feeling the pressure big time from Donnie. Donnie goes on the inside, Dennis has to leave him space. Oh, they're going to make it out clean. Let's have a look from this angle. So Donnie had the inside there, but just, couldn't hold the line, I don't think. Just enough. Dennis did just enough there just to hold him off. But now Dennis is behind. I think that is Hammond Nieuwoud. No, it's not Nieuwoud. I'm not sure who that is. But luckily he's staying out of the way of these two guys up in the front. Conrad 3.2 seconds back from Donnie van Rooyen. So Dennis and Donnie now running away with it slightly. Matthew van der Merwe in 9th. Oh, getting on the curbs there, very aggressive. I think you have to drive these cars especially very aggressively, but very smoothly and consistently in order to be fast. So you can see the gap now, not even in picture, is Conrad. He's 4.5 seconds back now. Donnie van Rooyen for a second there. My timing screen said that he had taken the lead. So still behind Dennis. We'll see if he can keep the pressure up with some back markers coming up now. Was that Melvin Goos? No, it's not Melvin Goos. I think it might have been Mike McGeer. I was just checking these back markers here. Now coming up to them is Donnie and Dennis. Let's see if they can get by them. So getting out the way. I'm not sure who that is again, but good stuff. These guys just keeping out the way. I think that must have been Mike McGeer, the back marker there. Nope, I'm wrong again. So Meintjes running in 4th now. These guys having a battle, Peter Grobler and Meintjes. Donnie van Rooyen again. The timing screen said he was in the lead, but it was lying to me. So still trying to, Dennis Knutzer, I don't know. This track I think is probably his strongest track that he's had, like his strongest performance, because he's looking pretty comfortable right now. So as we ride on board with him, you just hear how smooth he is with the throttle. And we can see by the car, this movement there, just how smooth you have to be. And you see Donnie, this backfire as well. Donnie trying his best to keep up with Dennis Knutze. Martin Mankey's jumped up a position there. It looked like it to me anyway. So 5th place now for Martin Mankey's, Odell in 4th. So quite a good result if he can keep this up. 4th place for Odell. Just not in the podium, but I mean, how's this? 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. I mean, I'd say 1st and 2nd, but just mind-blowingly faster than the rest of the pack. So almost a whole second quicker than the rest of them right now. And I think that is it Melvin? Yes, it is Melvin Host getting out the way. So the guys are already lapping in the middle of the pack. So that just shows you, that's just testament to how quick the guys up in the front are. So with 3 laps to go now, I want to see if Donnie can do anything about this. I'm sure he is fighting tooth and nail here just to get the win in the bag, but Dennis is holding strong. So it looks like Hamaniboat has retired to the pits, unfortunately. That's what it says there. So Donnie looking on the inside, there's a little bit of contact. So Dennis did well to hold it together there. Can he make it around the outside? Oh, and some more rubbing together there and a little bit more. Oh, on the final lap, Donnie van Rooyen steals 1st place. We'll see if Dennis can hold it together here and maybe mount an attack on the last corner. I'm sure he feels super, super bummed losing out on the win on that last lap, on the start of that last lap. So Donnie van Rooyen grabbing the win there just at the end. Great stuff from Donnie. Dennis Knutze coming in 2nd. In 3rd, Conrad Jansen van Rensburg. 4th place is Daniel Odell. Martin Mankey's in 5th, rounding out your top 5. And then decent result for Matthew van der Merwe in 6th. It's the first time I've seen him race tonight. So decent result from him. Balvin Goos in 7th. Respectable 8th for Peter Grobler. Some incidents happened along the way throughout the races and this race, but hopefully he can have better luck next time. Hannes Bassan in 9th. Mike McGear, not a good one for him, but at least he had that decent result earlier. And Cleopas unfortunately retiring, so the least amount of points for him. But that is it for the race proceedings. Let me quickly see if I can grab some guys for an interview, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes as we watch the guys doing donuts there. See if we can get some interviews from the guys, and yeah, so see you back in a couple of minutes, and we'll speak to the podium. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with, I believe we have Donnie van Rooyen, Conrad Jansen van Rensburg, and I think that is it for now. If anyone jumps in while we're still on the air here, we'll hear from them. But Donnie, that last race I'm going to speak about first because that was intense. You know, from the beginning of the race, I said that you're probably just thinking just to try and keep as close as you can to Dennis and just try and pressure him and wait until he makes a mistake. And there was a bit of contact. So it didn't look like anything like malicious or anything like that, obviously, just a little bit of rubbing. And then Dennis had to go around the outside, and it looked like he was getting a little bit sideways, and you just snatched that win at the start of that last lap. So just tell us how that felt for you there. Oh, damn it, man. Sorry, guys. I was actually, when I pushed the button to go live again, I was actually muted. So I have to say that all again there now, but sorry for the guys who are watching. But so we're joined here by Donnie van Rooyen and Conrad. Donnie taking the win on that last lap of that main race. Donnie, I'll start with that because that was super exciting, I'm sure, for everyone watching as well. But that feeling of making that pass, there was a little bit of contact, but not too much, you know, to make it look sort of malicious. But it would look like some good racing there. But yes, what a win to get it on the last lap.
Yeah, I pushed very hard for that. Yeah, I'm not one for excuses, but I'm sitting with a huge headache, so it's quite a hectic night for me tonight. But yeah, it was very nice. It was very nice.
You did damn well to do that with, I mean, you know, with on top of a headache, especially if it becomes a migraine. We've all been there, but no, well done, man. And you had a decent first race with the P2, that heat 1.
Yeah.
And then the second heat. I mean, it didn't go too badly. 4th place for you there. But at least you got a win and a 2nd place. But I understand that the main event, you actually scored the most points. So yeah, I know. Congratulations to you. But then Conrad, you won the heat number 2. 4th place in heat number was it? No, it wasn't 4th place. Sorry, my bad. I was looking at the practice there. But really good result for you in heat number 2 there, scoring some decent points as well. The main race, you had a 4th place there, so that's the one I was looking at. So again, a decent result there for you in the main race there. But otherwise, how did the evening go for you, man?
Yeah, Morne, thanks. It was quite nice. I've enjoyed it a lot. The first race was kind of a mess. I actually ran out of fuel, and yeah, I got lucky in the second heat. I think I started 3rd, and yeah, when Mike had an accident, so you know, I capitalized on that and got the win on the heat number 2. So it's kind of weird because I just had a look now. I was under the impression that I finished 3rd. So it's kind of messy. So I'm not 100% sure, but I assume that Grobers will have a look for us and then we'll take it from there.
Yeah, because for myself as well, I actually see on the results page now, it does show you finishing in 4th, but let's see the total time. I'm trying to see their total race time. Yes, okay. It was literally, what is that? 10, like basically, yeah, 1,000th of a second. Not 1,000, sorry, just one, as a 100th or 10 100ths. You know, I'm not a mathematician, so, but that was damn close. So total race time for you was a 6:19.665. And for Daniel, it was a 6:19.655. So I'm not sure if it maybe looked like you were hit, but that is damn close. But hopefully you got the P3. But just double check with Grobers anyway. But otherwise, I mean, decent. I don't think, I mean, as memory serves me, you know, finishing, this is a pretty decent result for you as far as I can, like, remember.
Yeah, no, irrespective whether I was third or fourth, I'll take it any time. So some good points collected there. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So yeah, it's, it's for the long run, and then we need to check obviously the finals of next week. So hopefully it'll be nice. Yeah, thanks a lot.
We brought him over to the dark side. He's running with a Fiesta now.
I see that, and I see there's a couple of guys now, a few more guys or a couple more guys running with a Mini. So that's also quite cool to see. No, that's hundreds. I'm sure you guys are looking forward to Walvisbaai, which happens next week. That'll be on next week Thursday, so the 10th of March. And if I'm not mistaken, that is the final race of this series.
Yes.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, hopefully we can have some more good racing there. But unfortunately, no one else joining us in the commentators booth here. But thank you for Conrad and Donnie for joining. Yeah, have a good night, and then we'll see you come back strong next week, Conrad.
Yeah, thanks, Morne, and thank you also for the commentating and the live streaming. I don't think we always give you the credit. So from our side as the drivers, thanks for your hard work and your commitment and for sharing our fun. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Morne. Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers.
You too. Bye.
So a nice little chat there with Donnie and Conrad. Unfortunately, the other guys, maybe they just felt a little bit camera shy this evening. Well, not camera shy, but radio shy, mic shy, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, thank you to everyone in the YouTube chat there, whoever did join. Peter Gelden is there. Sorry, I missed that, man. You said hello. And then Nicole Howard with... I mean, that looks like a spam message, so I think that's what that is. But yeah, once again, thank you to you guys, and then big thank you to Maximum Effort Custom Accessories for sponsoring this, and then obviously also to SRAC. And if you need any sort of vehicle bumpers, that sort of thing, tow bars, hunting, what do you call them? Hunting cages, that sort of thing. Donnie's your guy, Maximum Effort. His number's on screen there in the bottom left. Give him a call. I'm sure he'd appreciate your business. And then without you guys, none of this would even work, wouldn't be possible. So thank you to the viewers out there. And then, yeah, so looking forward to Walvisbaai. That'll be our final round of the Sim National Hot Rod Championship sponsored by Maximum Effort. But for now, it's good night till next Thursday. So from everyone here at SRAC, it's good night. From myself, Morne, it's a really heartfelt good night. See you next week, Thursday. Good night.